NCTV 45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Good morning, Newcastle, and welcome. Hopefully you have that first cup of coffee. It's Thursday and the 23rd of June, and this is your Newswatch News Briefs. Now, we got quite a bit of information in from the governor, and I have to give an editorial every once in a while, and unfortunately, Governor Tom Wolf, you're not really paying attention to what's going on. This is a liberal agenda hidden by a little misnomers and facts. His first press release is funding for our schools is always and continues to be a top priority of the government's administration. Okay, and he talks about the budget, and he's really pushing for the school budget. Now, I'm going to come back to that and tell you why that could be a good or a bad thing. Then the governor goes on with his next press release. The governor's position on HB 1948 remains the same. He will veto the legislation if it reaches his desk. Below are remarks from his press conference with advocates earlier this year. It's a bad bill for Pennsylvania, and we can't afford it. But unfortunately, the governor was remiss in telling you what HB 1948 is. Okay, here's the facts. HB 1948 deals with abortions. So the governor was hiding what he said, in my estimation, below 2 large letters and 4 numbers. Okay, here are 10 facts that they state with HB 1948. It's an anti-science. Well, it's really not an anti-science. They're wanting an extra ultrasound so you could see the baby's face if it opens its eyes. That by criminalizing pregnancy termination at 20 weeks. In other words, once you go past 20 weeks, which I might add is 5 months, that's over half the term, the baby's starting to do certain things. There are no exceptions for fetal anomaly or rape. Okay, can maybe look at that. Basically, he tried, and I'm not going to go through the rest of it, he tried to hide what that was in that press release. The next thing is to participate in the innovation program to address treatment for opiate addiction. Once again, just say no. I don't care that MIT did the report and every other thing that he's got in here. The bottom line is drug abuse is a crime. Those that abuse drugs need to be arrested. Fact. Sorry. He went on KDKA to talk about the budget, and he says he can do it without broad-based tax increases. Well, from that standpoint, not too bad, Governor. Probably not a bad move. Then he says, it goes on, the Department of Human Services modernizes language about individuals with intellectual disabilities. Listen, We don't need to change words to be politically correct. I talked to them in Harrisburg, and I am a lot more a conservative than the Washington Outsider. The bottom line is this, okay? If you're going to approve a budget and increase funding for schools, make sure it goes for books and the equipment to run the school more efficiently. Let's not continually try to make people more dependent on the government and expand the welfare base. When looking at these press releases, I don't know how I grade them. As the stuff coming out of Harrisburg, I felt that it was important to do an editorial on it. And, sometimes you just got to do what you just got to do. And I'm not buying this opiate thing that he's going around doing. Balance the budget, fund the schools, but make sure it's for equipment. Let's not have an increased amount of money go to the IUs. It's just wrong. They pay on labeling kids, and they don't get the right information anyway. Now, we're going to be back with a lot more local news.
Butts Flowers and Gifts offers top quality flower arrangements and gifts for any occasion. The pros at Butts Flowers and Gifts provide exceptional customer service, and each bouquet is hand arranged. Stop in and check out their wide selection of gift baskets and plants. They provide flower delivery service locally to Newcastle, Bessemer, Edinburgh, New Wilmington, West Pittsburgh, and across the nation. It's Butts Flowers at 120 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-7727 or toll free 1-800-443-7726.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
NCTV 45, The Train. Anytime on your time.
The Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans. Welcome back, and there are some local things that go on that are utterly fantastic. And Saturday, the 25th at 7 p.m. at the Belladonna Inn, you're invited to an event, and this event is a haunted evening. Tin City Caterers will provide finger foods for the occasion at the Haunted Inn, and really talk about things that are historical to Newcastle and going on right here in the city. This is part of the Pokeberry Tours, and I mentioned it after that editorial, and I didn't want to get too far into Newswatch, because I want you to know that there are other things going on this weekend we all know about, back to the 50s. So let's kind of spread our wings here and look at the number of things that are happening. So once again, that's Saturday the 25th at 7 p.m. at the Belladonna Inn. Now, that's right at the top of Mercer and Wallace, and we'll be right back.
InfoCision has been giving job seekers career opportunities for the past 30 years. 150 positions are needed to be filled as soon as possible, and many of them at the Newcastle location. InfoCision handles inbound and outbound customer service and sales calls for the nation's largest nonprofit and leading media and cell phone providers. Come join the InfoCision team that offers excellent benefits. You can call or stop in at 253 East Washington Street, Newcastle. InfoCision, the #1 call center company in the world.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
NCTV 45, The Train, anytime on your time. The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Welcome back. Always good to see you. Patsy Zarilla, and it says this is totally free for women only, no men allowed. This is Saturday the 25th at 10 a.m. It's a women's self-defense class, and I feel that that's important for women to be able to defend themselves in a case where they could be in danger. So I urge everybody to take advantage of that. Guys, try and stay away. I know a lot of people have written in when I said that, but it is a women's only event, and it's good to give the girls a chance to get together. Now, we're going to return after we take a break and hear from these great sponsors.
Let Clark's Furniture be your go-to destination for all of your furniture needs. Check this out. 7-piece bedroom by Ashley was $38.69, sold for $27.99. Great pricing on futons made by the Coaster Company. Wind Furniture made in America. Great quality. Sofa sold for $547, chair only $397. 7-piece queen bedroom set by Vaughn Bassett, all American made. These are just some of the super deals at Clark's Furniture, located at 346 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-657-5668. Gentlemen, if you want to look your best with high-quality clothing, then I recommend Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. Mike Caggiano is the owner, and he and his staff have been in the business for decades, and they will always give you the right recommendations. They also carry Rondinelli tuxedos. That's Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-3851.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
NCTV 45, The Train, anytime on your time. The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Sports Corner, and let's get right to it. You know, the Pirates, they're taking on San Francisco later on today, and, well, the Cleveland Indians taking the day off. Now, here's something that you should note. The Pirates are 14 games out. The Cubs are in first, and St. Louis, they're 10.5 out behind the Cubs. So if that wasn't bad enough, I don't know how to break this to you. The Cleveland Indians, they're in first place. They're 2 games up on the Kansas City Royals. Now, I don't know, guys. Let's come on, Steelers, get in action quick. You know, can't get those people in Cleveland getting too happy. They'll go swimming in Lake Erie or something. Now, this is him from the Lawrence County District Attorney's Office. And the Newcastle Police Department, they're hosting a 3-on-3 free basketball tournament for youth in our community. And, you know, you might want to check that out for a good time and some great basketball. Now, we're going to take a quick time out, and when we come back, bunches more right after we hear from these great sponsors.
Come to Big Polly's Sports Bar in Newcastle.
The place is spacious with all the seating you'll need, with 2 bars and a huge menu that features wings, pizza, sandwiches, burgers, pasta, and fries.
Big Polly's
Is just right to watch the game. You'll love the sports memorabilia throughout the bar. There's plenty of parking too.
Big Polly's Sports Bar
In Newcastle at 207 East Long Avenue. Call 724-658-8800. That's 658-8800.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
NCTV 45, The Train. Anytime on your time.
Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up. Right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Brothers Urban Bistro. It's where you want to go for your next dining experience. Here are just a few of the many choices on the menu. Char-grilled filet mignon, char-grilled salmon filet, chicken over rice, Icelandic cod, chicken marsala, and ask about the saku tuna, veal, and the surf and turf. Follow them on Twitter and Facebook for daily specials. Hours are Monday through Thursday 11 to 10, Friday 11 to 11, and Saturday 4 to 11. 4 Brothers, located 331 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-656-4980.
You know, at the top of the segment, I kind of got on the governor in Harrisburg for the words that were coming out of the state capitol. Now, here is an innovative thing from the governor. PennDOT Secretary Leslie Richards is using a personal approach in a new program aimed at delivering important messages to young drivers who are convicted of moving traffic violations. Recently, drivers aged 16 through 20 cited 4 infractions involving a personal letter from Richards regarding the importance of obeying the law and poor driving habits early so they can improve. And, you know, it's a noble cause. I think that's a great idea by the traffic person, and maybe it can create a great dialogue. On my trips out to South Bend, Indiana, at the end of the football game, there was always somebody from the Indiana State Police that said something which was a little bit humorous, but hit the point and the fact about safe driving. I think that's a great idea by the state of Pennsylvania and the Secretary of Transportation. And here's another note. State police are hiring for cadet positions. State police are currently hiring for positions of the Pennsylvania State Police. Qualified applicants should submit their applications before 11:59 June 30th and will be eligible for the next written exam, that is the application, held on August 2016. Those applications received after the 30th will be held for future examinations. For information, you might want to contact the state police so that you could get further details. Now, we have some great sponsors that bring community television right to you here in the greatest castle in the world. We're going to be right back after these messages. Pegley's Pasta and More. When you're hungry for that great Italian taste, bellissimo, it is tremendous. You have to stop by Pegley's for pasta, sandwiches, pizza. Yes, it's Pegley's Pasta and More for that great Italian taste. It's not just for Sunday anymore. Head over to Pegley's.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
NCTV 45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065. We're going to talk more about this on the morning show, but this is Back to the 50s weekend, and I urge you to go out and enjoy the time in Cascade Park. Look at those cool cars and great food and hear that fantastic music. It's back to the 50s, and this is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the 24th, 25th, 26th, you'll be seeing everything around town. Make sure that when you're doing this too, you stop in at our local vendors that bring community television to you right here in the greatest castle in the world. NCTV 45 is going to try to get out to Back to the 50s, get some pictures for you in, and you know, just what a great time it is. So keep that in mind, and we're going to take a break. Make sure you get out the back of the 50s and make sure you look at these great sponsors that bring you community.
Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. Serving Newcastle, Elwood City, and Youngstown. Daimio and Olson handles criminal law, bankruptcy, civil matters, workers' compensation, personal injury, medical malpractice, divorce, wills, real estate, and many more legal issues. Call any one of their offices in Newcastle, Elwood City, or Youngstown with these phone numbers. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
NCTV 45, The Train, anytime on your time. The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
And welcome. Yes, it's Crane Room 45 weather. Yeah, there were those showers last night, but you know, the morning started off great and the sun was out, and just another great day in Newcastle. Last night's overnight low, 65. How's your Thursday looking? Well, partly cloudy. Well, let's change that. Mostly sunny. High of 78. The clouds will gradually increase as the day goes on, and there is that possibility of rain at 60%. But another sunny day now on Thursday night. Partly cloudy, a low around 55, and then out comes the sunshine. As we look towards the weekend, you're going to have a great weekend. And I'll let you stew on that until tomorrow. But Friday, mostly sunny, high 80. Friday night, mostly clear, low around 58. So, just an absolute fantastic week as we've been getting sun every day. And nice temperatures. We're having a great summer, guys. Enjoy. This was Crane Room 45 weather. And you know what? We're going to take a break, hear from these sponsors, and we'll be right back. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV 45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
NCTV 45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Wow, yes, it's fun to go to the Y, and now with great affordable rates, it's more swimming, more exercise, more family time. The YMCA in downtown Newcastle, or the Y Zone on Eleanor Drive in Neshannock Township, welcomes you to a variety of programs, exercise, and fun events.
Here you go, and segment 8 is about the Fireworks Festival and Arts on the Riverwalk. And first of all, they have an Artists and Market Makers Fair, live music, children's museum. But if you're interested in participating, and maybe you're a maker, you can call Kim Kohler Jones at 724-652-2882 to be part of this Makers Fair. And NCTV 45 is going to be here right outside of our door. We're going to have a lot of people walking around, and we would like you to see you at the Makers Fair. So that's one thing you could do, contact the Hoyt and get that information. Now I'm bringing it all out with respect to Arts on the Riverwalk, and I decided to just put it all in this segment. And yeah, I'm probably going to repeat it tomorrow. Why? Because you always forget. As part of the 30th Annual Arts on the Riverwalk at the Hoyt, they will hold at the Hoyt Arts and Education will hold this competition to be displayed during the festival July 9th through the 26th in downtown Newcastle. Artists within 50 miles that are around that want to enter their artwork, you need to do it by Saturday, June 25th from 11 to 4 p.m. There's a $10 entrance fee per work and 2 works per artist. And you get some fantastic art in. Call the Hoyt if you have some questions. Once again, it's Arts on the Riverwalk. They got just a whole array of fantastic things going on, and you definitely want to check that out and enjoy being in downtown Newcastle, and we talk about that all the time, like the greatest castle in the world, and it's not just a line, folks. It's nice, it's safe, it's enjoyable down here, and I'm sure if you come down, you'll find out just how much fun it is. Now, we're going to be back with so much more after the... Yes, I'm in Mr. Pizza. Hi, we're here with...
Sydney.
And it looks like you girls have had a great lunch. Can you tell me what you have, Sydney?
The ham and cheese sub.
Oh, today's special. What did you have?
I had pepperoni pizza and part of the ham and cheese sub, and they were both very good.
Hey, it's always best when you get your food and somebody else's. And here at Mr. Pizza, what a great time. Stop down. Check out the special.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
NCTV 45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
Welcome back, and that's going to do it for this edition of Newswatch and the Newswatch News Briefs that come your way every day. Hopefully you have a great Thursday, and if I didn't say it, you'd miss it. Make sure, too, you get out the Back to the 50s. Great time out at Cascade Park. And I don't want to be remiss by not mentioning it, and I'm going to mention it tomorrow. So make sure that you tell a friend about NCTV 45. And by all means, get that second cup of coffee, and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you on down the road.
Sleep in the subway, darling, the night is long. Forget your foolish pride, nothing's wrong. Now you're beside me